We are solving the last classes, studying the last class by using the convolution theory problems. Now continuing this same problem. Here last class we studied up to here 1 by using the formula cos A cos B formula. Now substituting the formula here 1 by 2 cos A plus B plus cos A minus B into du. Now integrating with respect to u. This one is cos AT. This is treated as a constant cos AT. And then integrating with respect to u means u plus here cos 2au minus 18. Here now integrating with respect to u, here also having one u. So integrating with respect to u, total term, here cos of this term integrating with respect to u, sin of 2au minus 18 divided by here u term, here having one u term. Now differentiating with respect to u terms of u, differentiating with respect to u. Put in the denominator here 2a. Now substitute the limit 0 to t. Now substitute the upper limit t and the lower limit 0. Here that is equal to 1 by 2 cos at. Here 1 by 2 cos at into u. Now substitute the limit in instead of u. Okay. Here cos 80 into t plus now substitute upper limit only t. Here sin 2at minus 80 divided by 2a. This is the upper limit. This is the bracket properly minus lower limit. Now substitute 0. U instead of 0 here 0 here plus 2au here also 0 sin 0 minus 80 by 2a. Substitute the upper limit minus lower limit. Now simplifying this 1 by 2 cos 80 here t into cos 80 plus here sin 280 minus 80. No, here separating this 280 minus 80 having 180 sin 80 by 2a. This is the upper limit minus lower limit. Here minus 0 here minus into plus minus sin of minus 80 divided by 2a. Okay, simplifying this we get this term. Okay, we are having these 1, 2, 3 terms. Here sin of minus 80 minus sin 80. Here sin of minus theta equal to minus sin theta. Now substitute here 1 by 2 t cos 80 plus sin 2a sin 80 by 2a. Here sin of minus theta minus sin theta. Here also one minus. Here plus sin 80 by 2a. Okay, simplify this. Now t cos 80 plus sin 80 by 2a plus here also one sin 80 by 2a. Adding these two times sin 80 by 2a. Okay, cancelling this 2. Cancelling this 2. What is the remaining term? 1 by 2 t cos 80 plus sin 80 by a. Simplifying this, cancelling this 2, write the remaining term t cos 80 plus sin 80 by a. Now take the LCM. A 1 by 2 at cos 80 plus sin 80 by a. The final answer is 80 cos 80 plus sin 80 divided by 2a. By using this convolution to find the answers. Here the left hand side L inverse of s square by s square plus a square the whole square. Okay. By using the convolution to find the last answer. By using the inverse Laplace transform. This is a very important for university examination. Thank you. Now this convolution problem, the main application of the Laplace transform. Here by using the two functions f of t and g of t. So usually we have to use the simple functions in the differential equations or integration. But this one, this Laplace transform, inverse Laplace transform, Already you know the Laplace transform. Simply written the inverse Laplace transform. Suppose L of 1 by S is equal to 1. Now what is the Laplace inverse transform? You know L inverse of 1 by L of 1 by S equal to 1. Here it implies L inverse of 1 equal to 1 by S. Okay, this is the simply written the inverse Laplace transform from the Laplace transform. By this convolution, here by using the one formula sin A cos B or cos A cos B or sin A sin B or cos A sin B, using the four formulas. By using the four formulas in the convolution problem to find the correct answers. Okay. Now in this problem, easily to find the answers here 1 by 2 cos A t into t plus easily to find the integration and then substitute the upper limit minus lower limit. We have to use the simplifications by using the Bodemar's rule to get the correct answers. Okay, convolution theorem is very important for Anna University and only 4 questions in this topic. Okay, s square by s square plus a square whole square, 1 by s plus a s plus b, or s square by s square plus a square into s square plus b square. Okay, thank you.